go.
And Utah starts out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Chet Holmgren, Luguentz Dort out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, the interior is where Vucevic is at his most assertive, so the defense has to be overwhelming to stop him.
Henderson outside. To the left side wing. Williamson finds Valanciunas. Launches it from deep. Henderson misses.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Williamson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. Brown. Comes up empty down low.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Holmgren with a screen on Brown. Back to Ball from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper.
Over his career, Lonzo's become more of a finisher, gaining trust in his jag.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here's Ball. There's a screen. It's stolen by Henderson. Puts up a 3. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space that long.
Henderson against Dort. That's to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Holmgren.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Here's Henderson. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Right side Adebayo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Henderson. He's scoreless. Adebayo, a screen on Dort. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Here's Dort. Here's Ball. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. Jazz trail by 3. Now Brown. Pass to Williamson. And here's Henderson. Adebayo, a screen on Dort. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw's good. Adebayo.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Here's Ball. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Pass to Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. San Antonio leading. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Henderson to the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen. Brown can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ball outside. Over Henderson. Ball no good. Jazz trail by 3. Adebayo passes to Henderson. Now here's Williamson. Adebayo, a screen on Holmgren to the paint. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Ball outside. Screen by Holmgren. Lets it fly. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Brown. Over Dort. Brown, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Ball against Henderson. Holmgren with a screen on Henderson. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Brown scanning the floor. Adebayo against Vucevic. From 13, he missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Henderson.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Adebayo. Now here's Brown. Covered by Vucevic. The drive by Brown. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Ball against Henderson. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Nice D from Henderson.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Williamson with the bucket.
Well, you know, if you look at Zion's career shot chart, that's where he does his damage.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
entire new group here. Olenek's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. O'Neal comes in for Zion Williamson. Dick, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Paul in for Henderson. Holmgren finds Bagley. For three, McCollum hits the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
Now here's O'Neal. Adebayo, a screen on Williams. Three-pointer, O'Neal up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Bagley with it, guarded by Adebayo. Screen by Holmgren. For 3, McCollum. Utah with the rebound. Outside Dick. And it's Bagley with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's McCollum. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
McCollum against Paul. Williams passes to McCollum. Holmgren outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Bagley finds Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. That won't go either for McCollum. McCollum's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Dick. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Pass to McCollum. Dort, a screen on Paul. Paul against McCollum. Here's Dort. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Adebayo, that's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Utah leading. Outside Paul. Dick, the pass to Paul. Olenek with a screen on Dort. Here's Paul. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, Paul loves that area of the floor. A mid-range jumper for him is practically a layup.
Back to McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McCollum's got 5 now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Adebayo. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Utah ahead of by 4, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. C.J. McCollum is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Now here's Brown.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
First personal foul, first team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And the free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. J.D., nice finish inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Dort outside. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. That's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, McCollum really can hit from anywhere. He's got every move.
Henderson, the pass to Brown. Williamson looking around. Back to Brown. Pass to Williamson. Goes back up. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Here's O'Neal. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for San Antonio, Marvin Bagley. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs with some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dort. And both free throws good for Bagley. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Down low. The fader. That one a little long. Spurs trail by 3. Inside. Here's Bagley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. throw good, Bagley. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
O'Neal passes to Brown. Henderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, O'Neal. They get the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Spurs trail by 4. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Williamson passes to Henderson. Valanciunas with a screen on McCollum. Henderson misses. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. McCollum outside. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. McCollum's got 10.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
Valanciunas against Vucevic. Williamson left side. And there's the rejection. Here we go. Pass the ball. Lets the three fly, and he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Henderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
And Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Bagley. San Antonio's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. McCollum drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, that's just a veteran play by McCollum, understanding how to draw contact on the drive.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Now here's Valanciunas. He has 6. Back to Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on McCollum. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and roll, because he's adept at capitalizing.
McCollum. That's to Holmgren. Fires for three. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Utah moving the ball around. Look at Brown getting it done inside. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Holmgren outside. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Williamson passes to Henderson. Puts up a deep 3. This is his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, nice move from Lonzo, showing great ball control, plus the finish.
Henderson outside. Brown against Ball. Outside, Brown. Henderson for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Holmgren with a screen on Brown.
Well, McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Valanciunas. Olynyk comes in for Zion Williamson. Dick, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Chris Paul in for Henderson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Williams is checked in.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Back to Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo finishes off the lob.
Oh, my God. Just throw it up to the square, and Bam will do the rest.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Holmgren outside. McCollum, pass to Williams. The three is up. San Antonio again can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Dick. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Williams against Paul. Puts it up from 12. Williams misses. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Utah. This one for three. Dick with a miss. The Spurs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Holmgren with a screen on Brown. Ball passes to Holmgren. Olynyk against Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Takes the three. The shot misses. Well, the Jazz shooting just around 41% in the second. Outside, Brown to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Bam has this action down cold. He knows exactly where to place himself in the pick and roll.
Pass to Vucevic. Holmgren inside. Working on Adebayo. Denied by Adebayo. Outside Paul. Brown against Williams. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three from Holmgren. Utah grabs the miss.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
McCollum against Paul. Adebayo, a screen on Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Dick. Williams is checked in for San Antonio. Dort comes in for Ball. Both free throws good from Dick. Spurs trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Dort, a screen on Olynyk. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Paul passes to Olynyk. And here's Brown. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Paul, shot is off. San Antonio trailing here. Dort outside. Williams up top. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Paul. Brown against Dort. 18 feet out. Brown can't hit. Holmgren outside. Shoots over Brown. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Lou. It has been competitive. From your experience, what's the key to winning games like this one?
I just think hitting bodies, being physical. You know, the most physical team has won. So we got to be physical, got to compete, and we got to hit bodies.
Hopefully the toughness can come through in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Utah Jazz.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know. A poet.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Here's ball. Jaylen Brown is out there with Henderson. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Henderson outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one. And there's another one for the Spurs.
The coaching staff loves seeing Ball take these shots because it really helps get him going on the offensive end.
Pass to Valanciunas. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
At the line for two.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Henderson. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Ball outside. Ball, a screen on Williamson. Shot from the wing. Jump shot is good. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Williamson. He's covered by Holmgren. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Just 2 to shoot. Shot from the inbound. Brown, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Dort's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. Down low. Will it go? Adebayo, no good.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Williamson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Henderson, guarding closely. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And that's just Henderson disregarding the defense. It's a physical lead.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. That's good from Henderson.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
And San Antonio making a change here. Bagley's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Holmgren outside. Pass the ball. San Antonio moving the ball around. Holmgren outside. There's the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brown passes to Adebayo. Back to Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 10 points.
Yeah, they get 1 to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Dort. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Valanciunas. That's good from Dort.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Now here's Brown. He's got 10. Adebayo passes to O'Neal. Outside, Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Dort. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Screen by Holmgren to the middle. Here's Holmgren on the slam.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren.
Gotta push him farther out than this.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Henderson. It's Brown on the wing. Dort defending. Yep, count it. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
When he gets to his spot, Jaylen Brown is money from the mid-range.
Dort pass the ball. Over Henderson. Again, the Spurs score.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Henderson outside. Driving to the basket, to the paint. Here's Adebayo. Bam, going to work in close.
But I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
San Antonio leading by 8. Ball outside. Holmgren with a screen on Henderson. Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to O'Neal. The shot won't fall. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Henderson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Holmgren with a screen on Henderson. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Jazz trail by 13. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Henderson. Right side Adebayo. And stolen by Bagley. Dort outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Olenix checked in for Utah. Ball comes in for Henderson.
What's up?
Misses for Ball.
Well, after missing over 2 full seasons due to knee issues, it's just great to see Ball on the court and contributing. When he's healthy, he's an impactful player.
Utah with another miss. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
To the right side. Paul for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Down low. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Bagley against Adebayo. Here's Dick. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Spurs lead by 15. Dort outside. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
2 shots.
And And the first one at the line is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Adebayo. Spurs lead by 13. Outside, Williams to the inside. Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on O'Neal. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first. That one misses. Jazz trail by 14. Adebayo passes to Dick. Here's Olynyk. Williams defending. To the wing on the left. Outside O'Neal. Here's a three from Paul. Rebound by San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Back to Dort. Now here's McCollum. Williams a screen on Paul. McCollum, the pass to Williams. San Antonio again can't hit. Utah's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Utah moving the ball around. Olynyk with a screen on McCollum. Paul passes to Olynyk. And yep, it's good.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a tough assignment close to the basket.
Dort outside. Back to McCollum. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside O'Neal. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
One of the highest IQ passers we've ever seen. Paul is not going to miss those opportunities.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Williams. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's O'Neal. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Pass to McCollum. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
Outside Dick. Left side Olynyk. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by San Antonio. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Williams. Back to McCollum. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Fires in the triple. Paul's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you can see Chris Paul trusts himself. He knows the moment his shot is there.
Back to McCollum. Bagley a screen on Paul. McCollum pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Left side Adebayo. Here's Dick. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's San Antonio leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is critical.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Chet Holmgren out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Now here's McCollum. It's Dort on the wing. Back to McCollum. Dort outside. Let's go with a three. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Dort's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And Brown with the stuff.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Now here's McCollum. Rejected by Valanciunas. Dick against Vucevic. Dick, the pass to Williamson. Valanciunas with a screen on Holmgren. Down low. He shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Vucevic with it. Back to Holmgren. Spurs need to get one up here. The shot. McCollum's shot is off. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Henderson misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Dort. The three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Henderson, the pass to Williamson. McCollum with a steal. And they're pushing it up. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. On defense, the Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Valanciunas with a screen on McCollum. Henderson. And another miss by Utah.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Up top, McCollum. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Dort for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Dick. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Brown for 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Dort. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Vucevic. Over Dick. Vucevic's shot is off. Now here's Williamson. And here's Valanciunas. Inside. Here's Brown. Yep, that one's good.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Spurs lead by 21. Dort outside. Here's McCollum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Utah. And San Antonio has possession to the left wing. Here's McCollum. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
That's a nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Adebayo, a screen on Dort to the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Dan has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Dort, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Dort. Five to shoot. Utah grabs the miss. Henderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort outside. McCollum looks around. Back to Dort. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Holmgren. Utah grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Adebayo, a screen on McCollum. Tries to break his ice. And again, it's Utah.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
To the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
The first free throw is good.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. The shot by Dort, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williamson passes to Brown. Utah with another miss. Spurs lead by 20. Holmgren with it, guarded by Adebayo. Holmgren, the pass to Vucevic for three. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now. Henderson outside, down low. Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Dort for three. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. All he's checked in for Henderson.
Second team foul. Checking in for Utah. Number 3, Chris Paul.
On defense, the Spurs. Back to Paul. Utah moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 20. To the inside. Brown with the steal. Here's Adebayo. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Adebayo's got 31 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
All against Dort. Pass to Holmgren. McCollum outside. Fader on the way. Utah grabs the miss. Williamson outside. It's Adebayo, high post. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Dort. Here's McCollum. He launches, sinks the tray. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. McCollum.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in a rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
Boy, what a courageous performance. On the road in a pressure-packed situation, it only brought out his best. Jazz trail by 21. Paul passes to Brown. Valanciunas against Vucevic. Vucevic with a steal. Now Dort. McCollum with a screen on Paul. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson outside. Tries the spin move. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now Vucevic. He's guarded by Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Vucevic, the pass to McCollum. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass.
To the middle. Dort with a steal. McCollum outside. Offensive rebound. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Look at Murphy using his reach to grab the offensive rebound and make the most of the second chance look.
High post, Valanciunas. Pass to Paul. Left side, Adebayo. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for C.J. McCollum.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Blocked! A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after spots.
Vucevic, the pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Brown. Dort for 3. San Antonio moving the ball around. A deep 3. Utah grabs the miss. Paul looking over the floor. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out for.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Time for us to say good.
Yeah. Tell me what we on. I'm on the same. If I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you want to see it smile again? Ain't they face? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with shit. Think you gon' me for free? What you with? When all the smoke like a. Hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hook. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money.